Alright, looks a lot different. I fucking haven't seen this room like this in forever. It's awkward, empty. So what we're gonna do, strip the plastic, get the carpet kind of cleaned up. I don't think I'm gonna take the flooring out. I think I'm just gonna leave it and just lay plastic over the carpet, just how we did like right here, you know. So it worked. It worked fine. I don't even have no holes in there. I've been walking on that shit for fucking years. So all good. We're gonna go all the way to the ceiling with the plastic, all the way around the room. We're gonna stop right there, and we're gonna stop here in this corner too. And we're gonna get our wrap effect. You know, we're gonna do 4. We're actually gonna flower 6 plants this next time. 1 on the side, 4 on this wall, and then another one right here. And we just got to work on a storage solution for some of this gear. It's just mostly just miscellaneous crap, you know, that we use. And I always use these clear bins so I can see what the hell are in them. But I got to get it done, so I'm going to rip it all out. And then I got a new roll of plastic over here somewhere in the back. And I'm going to start fucking stapling. All right. What's going on, everybody? Hi, Grow. We got the lights hung, just because we needed the hoods up out of our way. So we did the top work first. Everything is centered, so basically this entire back wall will be a 12-foot by 8-foot scrognet, and we'll have another 4 by 4 net right here, and another 4 by net here. So when you come into the room, it's basically going to be like a horseshoe canopy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hoods. We're going to have 5 plants. So we're allowed 24. Well, I'm allowed 24. So that's what we're going to do over here, side A. Stepping it up a couple. You know, we're always trying to do something different. You know, can't always be the same. I know some people don't like to see changes. You know, especially if they've been following the channel, you know, since the beginning, or the website now. So they don't like to see changes. But the thing is, things change. You know, that's just the way it is. You start here, and you end up way over you know, somewhere else. You know, that's the way it is. So, and even on a production level, believe me, this is still small. You got 5 lights. You know, basically the most I'll ever run in this room is 5,000 watts. But this is a 12 by 13 room. A couple people were speculating that when I had those 2 lights over here, that I could, because I had yo-yos on them, they thought that I raised the lights during a video and then lowered them after the video. So to get that out of the way, I just want to say, strap your freaking lights to the ceiling, you know. That's what I did here. So we hung the lights with carabiners, and you can see how we did 24-inch on center with the studs. So basically the studs are running that way in the ceiling joist. So this is a stud, this would be a stud running that way, and then the other one over there. And then we just strapped our joist to it, you know, so we can hang the lights. And then same thing there and on this other side. So we got her done. We got the plastic up, and when I got that plastic up and off the wall, I took down the window covering, and it was, once this light came in and like hit this room, it was gross. Like this, I was like disgusted. Like really, you know. Sometimes you're just gonna have to do some you know, maintenance to your spot. If the walls need painting, or if you need a new floor, or just something, I don't know what it could be in your, you know, scenario. But I could tell you this, that these walls were jacked up, like. So I went ahead and, you know, fixed all the holes in the wall and textured all those holes up, patched a bunch of stuff. There was so much stuff hidden behind that plastic, it was nuts. It was, you know, it just looked terrible. It looked like Swiss cheese. So I patched all those holes up, and I painted, primered paint, and then we also had some condensational. Watch out for this, guys. condensational water damage from the outside. I don't know whether it was hot in the room and it was cold outside, caused the sweat on the inside of the glass, or this seal, the window sill itself, actually isn't working that great. I know this window doesn't have, it has a seal, but I know for a fact, like when I throw down a negative pressure in the room, that the barrier on this, or the tarp on this wall, would suck out. That means that the window doesn't have a proper seal. So I'm assuming that we either had some heavy moisture out in the area, and some rain, and just some water got in and just kind of sat there. But other than that, the window was closed. There was no water here. It just looked like just some moisture damage. So basically this window sill, I had to knock it all out and put new drywall and plaster all that back together and texture it and paint it back up. So that's what I mean by just maintaining your spot. You know, this is the perfect opportunity to come in here and clean things up and make it nice again. And I know I said I wasn't going to do carpet because we already got carpet here, but what I don't want to do is, once I build this hydro system that circles this room, that's it. There's no moving it. So if I want to do something else with the floor after that, then I can't, because it's too late. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip this carpet up, and I'm going to put some loose lay. I'm going to loose lay some gray carpet in the room, because this is just GC carpet. This is standard GC carpet. You can get it anywhere, because we are running on OSB foundation, so subfloor. I want to put some Panda down, and then put the loose lay over the vapor barrier, so to speak. You know, you can use Panda as a vapor barrier too. It's the very thick plastic. So basically, not that I'm looking, forward to any huge spills in here, but the thing is, like, if I get a little bit of water on the floor, that's not a problem at all. It won't go through the subfloor or cause any kind of water damage that's under the OSB subfloor. So I took the storage shelf out of here. So what I'm going to do is roll in a nice industrial size rack. We're just taking a moment out to get things right. I don't want to backtrack at all on this one, because we always do that. We'll always be like, oh, well, I'll do this next time, and you're always working backwards. So think ahead, think of what you might want. I know it's a little bit of work, but the thing is, it's easy to do, especially for a guy like me. I got some monsters coming in this bitch. They've been vegging for 8 weeks from clones. Since these ones went in, the other ones were seedlings and vegging. They are fucking huge. They're like damn this tall right now. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with these plants this big. So I possibly might have to prune them, getting them in here. They taking off like fucking wildflowers in that tent, I'm telling you. Voila, that's what it looks like with no carpet. As you can imagine, this was the sub OSB board underlayment I was telling you about. I'd rather have concrete, but that's not the position over here. So we just, do what we got to do to make it comfortable. If you're going to lay hardwood, or if you're going to lay tile, you're going to want to rip up all the carpet strips, those carpet tacks on the side. In this case, we tore up the carpet down the pad. So they staple the pad to the board, but they glue it to concrete. So depending on your case, you might have to scrape it up. In this case, we got to pull 100 freaking staples in here. All these little pieces are staples. So get your pliers, pull those up. After you got all that done, you can grab your Visqueen, and you can start laying this out as that water/vapor barrier. Now, I'm not really trying to contain or hold, an inch of water in this room. I'm just trying to, any kind of minor spillage, you know, human error, you know, maybe a couple drops, maybe a cup of water on the ground. I don't want it to go through the carpet and go into the OSB subfloor, so I'm gonna protect it with this. And this carpet is light enough, and we're gonna loose lay this carpet enough to where it ain't gonna cause any problems. So this is the sample, so go choose your carpet if you are to lay the carpet like we're doing over here. Choose your sample. Yeah, we got this. We'll have to do a couple seams, so. And it's that nice, you know, very thin but hard surface work carpet. It's just the best material for the circumstances over here. And I wish we could be on concrete. I'm not going to lay HardieBacker board or anything like that and seam all that shit together and just make it, you know, unnecessary. But I'm happy I'm taking the time out to do it, to be honest with you. You know, I redid the walls, then I painted, patched all the holes, redid the windowsill, you know, patched, plastered, all that stuff. Just put all the wall plates back on, you know, put new you know, light truss up here just to hang the light. So everything's cool. We've kind of rehabbed it and just brought this area back to life. So I feel comfortable in here again, you know. I didn't want, the place was starting to look shaggy. This room was starting to look bad. So, you know, kind of need to do that from time to time. After spending 5 years in a room growing, I mean, it can put a little wear on, you know, the carpet or the wall or the paint and just miscellaneous stuff like that. So that's why we're doing all this. We're gonna go ahead and lay that 4 mil black all the way across. Any kind of seams with the 4 mil are gonna be with the underlayment tape. It's usually red. So we're gonna get working on that. And I'll show you what that looks like once we're done. We're starting the back, roll it out this way until it meets this wall. Cut everything around, cut everything to here, flap that over, cut that, come in the closet will be the last thing you do is you'll cut one edge, you cut that edge all the way down, fold it back, cut that, and it just flops right in. Just kind of pieced together like a puzzle. All right guys, Hygro Hybrid, I'm gonna wrap it up and get to this carpet. I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like when it's done. All right, we got all that carpet ripped up, and you know, we got the plastic down. So basically, what we got here is I didn't use Panda because Panda is just way too expensive to be using on the floor. You can use it though if you got, like, you know, a lot of it. I wasn't about to go buy another $50 or $100 roll just to do this. Excuse me. So. What I did is I used 4 mil black plastic. You can get it, it's Visqueen. You can get it at the home supply store. It's usually somewhere around flooring, something like that, flooring, insulation, underlayment. So they'll use it for vapor barriers and such. And what you see right here is pieces that were trimmed in, you know, for the thresholds into the closet. So it's all cut in just like you would carpet. If you're wondering how I got this to stick when it comes to the tacks, if you take a bristle brush, you can just run it along the edge just like that, and your plastic will stick right to the tacks, because you don't want to use your fingers to push this stuff down. You know, it makes it a lot easier. Running this around the border goes pretty quick. You can see how well that sticks. And, you know, for the most part, we're just looking to keep the underlayment dry. You know, so if I get water on the carpet, I don't have to worry about it messing up the subfloor. So that's the whole principle and point in this. Hey, it could possibly keep odors from, you know, lingering downstairs as well. So there we have it, the plastic. Now I'm going to get in here with the carpet and start chopping it up.